Afternoon all, I'm Damon and this is Adapt and Flow. As I look around myself this Friday afternoon, I realise that I'm once again one of those weirdos that talks to a phone in public and everyone's looking at me. But I'm going to own it and carry on. I wanted to kick off this series of videos with something that you could all relate to. The idea of this channel is to promote a positive message and just draw on life experiences and help us all in this kind of journey of self-improvement and living a happier, healthier, more peaceful and successful life. And the big question that came up for me was, how can we get what we want in life and do it respectfully? And I think that end bit is really important, the respectfulness. It's about how you approach these things. Because essentially I believe that you can say anything you want to in life, it's just how you say it. And a great example of how you can get anything you want in life, but it's the way you do it, is if we look at children as an example. As adults, we're shaped by the world and we can get a bit worn down, and we build up these filters that we look at the world through over the years because of what's happened to us, the experiences and everything. But as children, we haven't got there yet, and we have this innocence, this curiosity, come from a place of love, and just we're not afraid to ask a question as well, and we're open-minded. And if I take the example of my niece, for example, and I thought if I use children as an example because we can all relate to that, because we've all been children, naturally, and we've probably got children in our life, whether they're our own children or children that are in our lives, that nieces, nephews, friends, children, etc., that we can all relate to this example. And it's, if I look at my niece, for example, when I'm looking after her and she's looking for a present, she'll go, "Damon, can I have a present, please? I think you'll really like it, and it's brilliant. It will make me so happy." And she's a great saleswoman naturally, but she's also smiling at me, so I know she's non-threatening. She's coming from a place of curiosity. She's not afraid to ask a question, and she's not doing it in a threatening manner. And 9 times out of 10, she probably gets what she wants. But of course, if my brother or my sister-in-law are watching this, then I rule with an iron fist, and I don't give in to her at all and spoil her, apart from the couple of times that I might have done. But how can we take that and use that as adults? And I think we do overcomplicate things as adults, don't we? So can we, maybe as an example, think about how we can, when you're talking to someone, if you want something, how are you going to engage? What energy are you going to bring? And look at the kind of human psychology. So if you're going to have a confrontation with someone, then bring the right energy, bring peaceful energy, be curious, and yeah, I think that's it. Just use children as the example. You know, what have they got that we can, the mannerisms that they have? And it's that thing, if you're talking to someone and they see you as non-threatening, they see you as non-judgmental, and you're being curious, and you're also being empathetic, you're also prepared to listen to them and understand their point of view and figure out a way to kind of get there in the long run. You may not necessarily get what you want straight away, but it might pave the way and start to sow the seeds for getting what you want in life. And it's for me, that key is just that environment that you can create, and it's how you bring what energy you bring and how you show up. So there we are, there's my thoughts. If you can bring the empathetic energy, non-threatening, non-judgmental, then you can walk into conflicting, or what could be deemed as conflicting or aggressive kind of situations, and actually calm things down, and maybe you can actually get what you want from it. If there is a bit of that old phrase of fight fire with fire, just doesn't really work. So if someone is being a little bit aggressive to you, or just acting in a manner that you don't like, then why not try saying, you know what, if they can really read you and see that you're being really genuine, and say, you know what, I really don't appreciate how you're talking to me. I understand that you're annoyed as well, so you empathise with them, you show, but you're also staying true to yourself, and you're saying, you know, I really don't agree with you, so it's okay to have a disagreement. This is how I feel. I'd really love it if you'd listen to me, because I'm going to listen to you as well. And the power in saying to someone else that you're actually going to listen to them and validate them, even if you don't agree with them. But the listening part is really important. So those are a few little ways that I think if we can start to use those, we'll probably do them all the time, but it's just being aware of what we're doing and what actually works. So try it out. I've rambled on a little bit there, but take something from this video. I'm going to go off now, and it's about 4:30 on a Friday. It's not quite beer time, but it's nearly there. So I wish you all a happy weekend. I'm going to go and get some shopping and relax for the evening. And look at the weather, it's pretty good out here, isn't it? There we are. That is the delights that we have. What a beautiful country I live in. Anyway, I'm Damon, this is Adapt and Flow. I'm going to use some of my everything I've just said to you. I'd love for people to start following me on YouTube, Instagram, this Facebook channel, and so I'm not very good at doing the whole hit subscribe because it always sounds a bit cheesy, but I'd love it if you guys would just hit subscribe. It'd be amazing if I could get to 100 subscribers on YouTube, because then I could actually call it, instead of youtube.xyzb93dxt1 as my name, I could actually have a proper name. I could call it what I wanted. But anyway, from the bottom of my heart, I hope you have a lovely weekend. If you like what I'm saying, hit subscribe and share the love. Smile at someone else and have a good weekend. Adapt and Flow.